Oh, this is fun. What? Who the fuck? That's fucking good, man. We're just gonna be waiting a minute for people to come in. It's not even 8 yet, so we're just kind of waiting here and seeing how things go from there. My bit rate's looking, I don't fucking know how it goes, but you know. Oof. That dog is fucking funny. I can't show it on stream, but you know. Long. This is just a waiting room for now, but we'll get into drawing pretty soon once some people come in. It would be really fucking funny if Seraphine won the poll after all this time. I should check on it, because it still hasn't gone off yet, but it could. Let's see. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, they're so neck and neck. But I'm not gonna redesign 2 characters, okay? Let's see. What the fuck is this sound? Anyway, we're gonna get started soon. What is this? Tingle? Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. Oh, I remember that fucking game, actually. Strange. But it had such good pixel art in it. I mean, I didn't really like Tingle all that much, but, you know, it's an alright game. I mean, it's kind of like WarioWare, but not really at all. Like, it's got the feel of WarioWare, not the actual aesthetics of WarioWare. Oh, that little hippo biting is so cute. Okay, let me... Kind of sounds like a pizza shop. But I think it's just the discordance with it. We're gonna get started pretty soon here. Alright. We're just gonna get right into it, I think. Ooh. What the fuck? Alright. Sorry for... And, like, it's been about, like, 9 minutes now. About 10 minutes. So, let's get into everything, actually. Because, I mean, we don't want to be here all night now, do we? Alright. Today we are going to redesign Miss Vayne from League of Legends. So, I've got a few drawing notes just specifically for her and stuff like that, because she kind of, for as much as she's played, her character design fucking blows. I mean, like, Sentinel Vayne is just a better version of her, but, you know, it doesn't really do that much to alleviate her actual problems. So we're gonna just make a little chart of things. And we're gonna go from there. Also, hello everyone that's actually coming into the stream now. So, she's an angry lady. Put that on there. We're gonna list basic things about her. She's a monster hunter. Put that down. Human. Put that down. Don't fucking look at that. She's kind of like, she's from Demacia. She's like a riff on what's Van Helsing, except she's not fighting Dracula. Thanks for coming to the stream anyhow, Golden. Honestly, I'm glad that you're stopping by anyhow. It's just nice to be with more people than just talking to yourself into the void, even though I can do that just fine. Let's see. What else do we have about Vayne? She looks way too much like a Marvel character. Like, like, she wouldn't be out of place in a Marvel comic. Marvel. Also enjoy, the Monster Hunter. Those games are, like, so fucking hard, man. Well, for me at least. Alright, maybe I should show you, what I'm referring to when I'm talking about, like, looks like a fucking Marvel character, right? So, here she is, right? And the main, like, issue is the, well, I mean, like, everything about her. But, like, what we're getting here is, like, a Batman riff, which, you know, like, it makes her unique in League of Legends, sure, but also, it just, like, this design isn't balanced at all. And also, she's got heels on, and, like, there's just a bunch of metal everywhere. It doesn't really, like, jive correctly as, like, a full design. So we're going to see how we can take those base elements, and we're going to make a character out of it. This isn't to say that, like, Riot is bad at their jobs. Like, Vayne is just a very old character who is made to, you know, fit a certain thing, and now she's just kind of stuck like that. Though now, with the budget they have, I mean, like, there's already, like, a better Vayne design out there, and that's just her Sentinels of Light uniform. But, we're going to just take base Vayne before the Sentinels event, and we're going to go from there. So, I'm gonna list out the things I want to do here. So, so the arrow on her wrist and the crossbow are probably going to stay there as, like, key components of her design. We're going to go with the color palette of like pops of red, blue, and black. Though I'm gonna make the blue more of a teal color in general, and the black to a dark blue. So the main thing that her main rival is Evelyn. So what is Evelyn? Sexy. Going to kill you. A demon. Has not very many clothes on. She has actually 0 clothes on. She's stealthy, that kind of thing. So we want her to be a foil to Evelyn. So we kind of want to play up her more, like, the right word isn't butch aspects, but Evelyn reads highly feminine. So while we don't want to change, like, we don't want to reinvent the wheel here, but we're going to make Vayne modest in comparison. She's self-serious. She's a Demacian, but the really only real thing about Demacia that she has in common with anyone is that she hates magic. We're not going to do the bodysuit idea. We're going to keep generally some things intact, like the vampire collar idea. We're gonna keep that. I want to use more whites in her design, like petricite for her weapons and stuff like that. Petricite and silver. So, but we don't want it too white, otherwise she'll read as a hero, which she isn't one. She is very magic racist, if that makes sense. Let's see. And I think we're gonna keep those red goggles in, because it's just such a good way to, like, define her as a character, I think. So with this information in general, we're gonna try and sketch something here. I want her to... She's not here to look pretty. Since, like, Evelyn's wearing high amounts of makeup, we're just going to make her look rough and tumble. That kind of deal. And, I mean, this is a better form of sex appeal, in my opinion. I mean, because, well, Evelyn is chef's kiss, right? We don't need every female champion to have heels on. It's like a beauty in rough characters like this, right? So I feel like creators really need to understand that fan service doesn't need to be the same body type over and over. Because it's not making a character less sexy by giving them something like scars or anything like that on, like, a lady, right? But we don't get that a lot of the time. People have a very wide range of tastes, so if you keep it the same, it just becomes boring. Like, you don't want Zaya to look exactly like Ari. I mean, sure, they're Vistaya, but they value their, like, animalistic traits differently. I want her to look bitter. Also, we're going to take into account her bat particle effects. I've got the list of abilities she has and stuff like that, just because I want that. Like, I want to view her entire character instead of just going in a little bit at a time. So, we've got Tumble, Silver Bolts, Condemn, Final Hour, and Night Hunter. So, Final Hour is just such a... that fucking rules, man. So, yeah. We don't want her looking from a different time period, but we want her to still keep her Vayne-isms intact. Because I'm not here to create a different character, I'm here to use a character's design and make it into something that I think that modern League of Legends would like. Like, if Vayne was released now as a Demacian champion, right, she should look more like what her country's aesthetics are, you know, going for. Also, just to show you the state she's in currently, this is what she looks like. So, we've got a lot to work with, right? This, there isn't that much good to say about it, really. I don't understand her hair situation. I don't understand her boots situation. I don't understand what's on her belt. I don't understand how this is supposed to protect her in any way. Like, she's got knee pads, right? But she doesn't have any armor near her chest or anything like that. Like, are these silver things supposed to be shoulder pads? It's confusing. Also, it's a mix and mash of colors that just don't go together very well. She looks like she should be fighting Cho'Gath in a number 52 comic. Anyway, so, yeah. Though I like her bat particle effects. Those are fucking sick, though, yeah. So, we're just gonna go in for that. Yo, what is this fucking song? Mario Artist Polygon Studio. This is nice. I'm having fun. It's weird how many people play this champion, you know? But, you know, being ugly hasn't stopped people from playing Master Yi. So, you know, I guess it's all about perspective in which you think about these things. You could always have sword boots, which don't make any sense. I'm gonna give her an approximation of like a Callista around that area of body type, but not like really skinny. I want her to look like she's been working out. Though she doesn't look like she'd be like prepared for one-on-one combat with someone like Garen, per se. Because she's not after knights or anything like that. She's after monsters. So we're kind of doing this whole Van Helsing riff. Like, that's who she's based off of. She's just given the twist of being really, really cruel as a person. And you know, like, that could be interesting. Well, I mean, it is interesting. Vayne herself is a very interesting kind of character, though her design doesn't really make it seem like she'd be one. Also, I don't know who plays Wukong. I don't think I've ever seen him in one of my games. But, like, I had to, like, look it up that, like, people actually play him. But I guess he's just an unpopular pick. Why pick why pick Corky when you can pick Vayne top? All your team is Vayne. What the hell? Oh hell yeah, Tomodachi collection. Let's go. She's essentially the monster. Should I make her top heavy because of the fucking joke? Nah. She's kind of like a Talon in the way that they both have like wrist blades. Though I want Vayne's women, like humanness, to be like one part that's like protected. Like, she shouldn't be soft looking at all. Though underneath all that bravado, she's still the same scared little girl. Something like that. Also, I won't redesign Evelyn because she's perfect in every way, and I will not be taking criticism. Well, no, I might design like a male Evelyn. Male Evan. Evan Liff. Nah. But anyway, let's see. My next redesign is probably going to be Seraphine by the looks of these results I got on my poll. So, stick around for next week's stream. I wanted to do 2 streams this week because I'd been gone for like a fucking month, right? So this is kind of like my makeup days, my teacher sick days. We don't want her to actually have like necessarily good pose. We're just going to try and make it so that she can show everything off clearly. The hell? Yo, this shit goes hard, bro. Though it does make me considerably scared. If you send music that has knocking noises in it, I will get scared. Don't do that. Anyway. It's nice to just vibe with all of you guys. Let's see. I want to make those parts on her belt make sense. Maybe they're like... Because in the original design, they're just... I think they're supposed to be stakes, but they look like knives. And... well, everything looks kind of knife-like. Also, she's not getting claws. I think maybe I'll have it so that her coat is the thing that's a cape or whatever. I think that it's a bit silly for her to have a cape. I mean, like, I know she's supposed to be, you know, a Batman riff, but, like, nah. I'm gonna do something else. It'll make sense, I swear, chat. Dude, trust me on this one, guys. I swear that, this'll look fine. It's just looking really rough for me right now. I think this looks awful. What the hell am I doing? I've had so much time to practice. Because, like, I've got an idea for Vayne very clearly in my mind palace. It's just... I've gotta, you know, work it out into reality, essentially. Maybe give her, like, big fucking boots. Well, not, like, big. I mean, like, just scary, like, steel-toed type deals. This is strange. What the bit emoji training. Huh. I would not be comfortable as this being my credit song. No thank you. Alright, let's get back into the... Let's get back into the Vayne, guys. There's nothing really, like, reactionary about this kind of content. Unless I, like, put my line on a different layer, and then I'll cry out in agony, and that'll be really funny. But other than that, there isn't really much to really react to. It's just mostly me going through my process with everyone. My process is hope it looks good at some point. It's just to trust me, guys. Source, do just trust me. Let's see. Because I want this to, like... She shouldn't look like Swain, but she does have a cape in her original incarnation, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Let's see. This is such peaceful music for the character I'm drawing. Vayne will kill anyone that's even remotely not human. It's just a little bit silly. Maybe a tad bit goofy. I don't know. Feeling silly, feeling goofy, might cook some meth later. I don't know. This one fucking rules. What the hell? We want her to look boxy, militant. Though maybe like keeping her stomach as the vulnerable area didn't really drive home some simplism. Something like that, I don't know. I think that I might want to include clock themes into her outfit somewhere, because Final Hour is such a like a bitchin' name for like an ultimate or whatever, right? So this is somehow find the most bangin' trap. Personal trainer cooking. Fucking perfect. It's absolutely perfect. This works out nicely for the late night. Hope that everyone's having a good Friday night. Or, you know, maybe even a nice early, Saturday. Honestly, I don't know. Some people have a lot different time schedules than I do. She's uptight. But she shouldn't read like Camille. Maybe I'll come back to that, I don't know. Batman Van Helsing. But she's also Vayne really did needs something. Like, her model just is so ancient at this point. Let's see. Like, there's also the idea that, like, skin itself can represent humanity and stuff like that. But with these glasses, it's definitely giving the impression of, well, yeah, there is humanity there. It's also been blinded by the need for violence. Something like that, I don't know. They probably didn't think it that far through. Kind of like this stream. Anyway, I'm glad that people are here. Have this too. What? Let's see. Well, welcome to Candy Kingdom. Okay, whatever. We're gonna have to get a new song pretty soon. This music takes me way back. Anyway, let's see. Usually I don't work with music on. Typically I just put on a YouTube video and get to work. But since I'm streaming and I don't really want to use other people's content, we're getting music. Probably music that I wouldn't exactly listen to either. Make sure that all of her face is exposed. I'm thinking of making her hair ties a white color. Because that would be a good way to breaking her hair up. Maybe. Maybe. What the fuck did I put here? Oh, it's just her hair. I was like, what the fuck is that? What kind of strap was I putting on like 30 minutes ago? When I see Hecarim and I want to turn him into glue. What the fuck is going on? Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna look at that. Though people who are simping over human Hecarim are truly the founders of society, and I salute them. Though he kind of looks similar to my idea of what Sonu Zal looks like when he was alive. For those who don't know Mordekaiser lore, that's Mordekaiser before he died. And he was like, my Earth name was really fucking boring. Okay, guys, I want to be called Mordekaiser instead. For some reason, he now works like a demon of sorts. It's strange. Anyway, I know that my friend is getting excited for Star Guardians. Well, I mean, most of the designs have already been, done. But we still aren't to the 14th yet, so there's still time for those kinds of things. I'm just happy that Rel is getting another skin. Though her gameplay really needs to be, like, decided. Because it's not really good. Like, no one asked for this. Like, I don't understand why you give the coolest looking characters with some of the coolest lore, and then you go, I don't know what to fucking do with their gameplay. I don't know. Just like slap a bunch of stars on him. I'm interested to see how the Aurelian Soul rework is going to look. I mean, like, it's not going to, like, his model won't change, I know, but I'm interested to see what his gameplay update is, because currently no one plays him because he's kind of sucks. I mean, like, he doesn't, like, in terms of numbers, he's probably fine, but, like, no one wants to play him, and that's the issue. Because if no one wants to play the champion, you're never going to see said champion in, like, a game unless they're, like, really, really dedicated Aurelian. Though, like, Legends of Runeterra really helped Aurelian in that regard. Like, you actually feel like you're this cool fucking dragon now, and that's good. Also, it's funny that Evelyn essentially Batmaned Vayne's parents. I always stand a good family killer in these parts. Anyway, I think that I'll start making like drawings of the new Cuphead bosses. Because, I mean, some of their designs are really fucking cute, man. Like, the Moonshine Mob. I really need to listen to that song, though I don't think it's out on YouTube. It might be. Let's see. YouTube. Videos. YouTube. Moonshine Mob. OST. Oh, it's called Bootlegger Boogie. Alright, time to get rid of the Tomodachi music for 1 second, and we're gonna listen to this. Yeah, let's go. This one slaps. Okay. Time to work. It's like a speed paint, except it's not going any faster than usual. Though, you know what really bothered me in Sentinels of Light? Well, number one, that we don't really get to, like, get a good look of Poppy, but also, shouldn't Vayne not like Poppy? Like, is she wearing a glamour? What's going on? Because, like, she hates any creature that isn't human. It doesn't matter if they're, like, nice to her. Like, she killed her own mentor / mother surrogate figure because she found out that she had magic. And, like, Poppy is literally a Yordle. You know, a creature entirely made out of magic. And it's also, like, you know, They're basically like second cousins to demons. So that's fun. Fun, cool league fact for you. That's not true. I made that one up. Fuck you guys. No. And these tubes shouldn't be like any like actual like medicine or anything like that. It's things like salt and holy water and that kind of thing. And since she's tumbling and stuff like that, I figured that that would be a good way of replacing the other, like the weird stake belt on her. Also, happy, what's it called? Not Independence Day is on the 4th, right? No, fucking no. I stay inside all day. Though I did get out. Oh shit. Oh shit. Where the fuck is that coming from? Okay. Alright. Done. No more. Oh my gosh. That's jazzy enough. But fuck. People are already setting off fireworks. I mean, it's Canada Day. For those who celebrate, of course. Happy Canada Day to those who celebrate it. Something, there's poppies there. You know, having some fresh music can always bring a mood up. Maybe. I don't know. We want her to look very geometrical. Like, it might hurt to hug this person. This person definitely doesn't want a hug. I might give her crosses somewhere. Though, it wouldn't make sense for Runeterra, because there's no Jesus. But, you know, it still could be fun. I want her to clench her teeth. Hello, Fron. Let's play High Noon Hoopla. Oh shit. Esther Winchester. Also, I haven't played Cuphead. What do I look like, a gamer? No. But this is fucking... Cuphead comes out with all the fucking bangers, man. Okay. Something, I feel like Vayne with like just a few touches up here and there could make like a cool Bloodborne boss. Also, I need a heating pad because I'm really hurting right now. Okay. Chronic pain is no fun, but I mean, it's chronic, so what are you gonna do about it? I'm not gonna end stream. It's ridiculous. Let's see. I feel like we're gonna keep her silhouette mostly the same here. So, it'll be good. I don't understand her design. But I guess I'm not a Vayne top player.
It's in our name where fires don't complete out
No cult scuffle. Shit. Guys, I didn't pay for YouTube Red. This shit goes hard, bro. I only play bangers. Though it'll be fun. I should also make my polls end at a better time, because it's not that pretty. I want her bolts and stuff like that to look like our hands. Though I know it's like Echo's thing, right? But Time doesn't just have to be for Time Champion. Zillion can do his thing over there in the weird PS2 valley that exists. Does Vayne even have any lore cards? Like, I'm pretty sure she doesn't. I have to look at this. No, she hasn't been ported to Legends of Runeterra. What the heck? You know, I think it's funny that as a society we all went, yeah, Van Helsing is the coolest motherfucker around. When in, like, original Dracula lore, he's just like a really, like, well-mannered Dutch doctor. What is this? Oh, dog fight. Hell yeah. I'm giving her, like, a pendant so that... Because, like, she's, like, obsessed with, like, vengeance for her parents or something like that, right? So... Sometimes I forget that Quinn's in the game. She's just kind of like a better Vayne. I mean, like, probably not gameplay-wise. Oh, shit. Sorry for that. But, like, design-wise, she's better in every way. She's a Night Hunter. Demacian. So, it's not like she's getting much sun. We need this around her eyes because most of her, like, goggle glasses is gonna, you know, fuck it right up. I have a specific color for Petricite, but I don't want to keep on going in and out, so we're just gonna go with this currently, and we're gonna darken the background so that we get every nook and cranny of things. There's such excited music when I'm not really doing much. But I guess that might be fun for people to watch back. Honestly, you guys are crazy. Lizzie.
At Bridgestone, we are relentless.
Oh shit.
Improving people's lives.
No way. Kind of sounds like a train. I love train music. Basically music that sounds like a train's been used. Very self-explanatory. I kind of need a darker color. Because we don't want this to look like a bodysuit. Because that's just kind of boring. You can kind of see that with Kaisa. Though I think that her like exoskeleton should look more like a bug. Or like, what's it called? Like an underwater creature. Something along those lines. Her hair was kind of bothering me too. But we'll get to that at a certain time. On a certain date. Give her some browns. And the red color scheme. Red color. coloring's fun, though at the same time it makes me remember how much I don't know how to color.
Chasing that A and want to save time on.
This fucking slaps, bro. This is for the secret boss in Cuphead. Though I don't want to spoil too much. This this fits. It's why the fuck is feet in my chair? Okay, you know what? We don't judge here. Except if you were a Vayne maid. No. We even won't judge you if you do that. Sinners are can be redeemed. I don't like the blue hands. Though I'm not going to give her any purple or yellow, because those are very symbolic of magic in Runeterra, so... She kind of looks like a reverse Talon now that I'm looking at her. Except she doesn't have a weird knife cape. I don't know what Vayne's eye color actually is, but I'm gonna assume it's like a brown or something.
Chef Saltmaker, I have been a naughty crook.
We're listening to Cuphead. Anyway. She needs more blue in her design, but I just don't know where to put it, really. It's ridiculous. With these redesigns, it tends to be more of a concept for an idea than like an actual, like fully fledged idea. Because, I mean, really, when you come to think about it, designs take time and they take a lot of different parts of your brain. So, I'll probably come back to this in like maybe a few years or so and go, oh my god, what the fuck was I doing on twitch.tv to like these people. Also, what is their Cuphead music in the background? No, I'll go to my future self, and it's having this exact conversation. It's not like I can really ask you how your day's been. I mean, I can. Is this... What is this one? Train tracks? No. Clip joint calamity. Is this Ruse of an Ooze? It's definitely not Floral Fury. Ruse of an Ooze, yeah. Okay. Well, I got there eventually. I don't want to watch any Subway ads. They suck. The King's Court. Is this King Dice? Fuck. Yeah, definitely King Dice. I'm happy when I guessed right. I think I'm gonna have to do some hue shifting on her jacket because I'm thinking right now what I want is like a brownish kind of jacket with red at the ends. Well, we want to avoid purple, actually, so... That works a lot better for me, actually. So it's like stained at the bottom. Because I want her clothes to look like worn and used. Are these casino? No, pyramid. Careful. I like these new tracks, actually. They fucking slap. There isn't really much more to say about Vayne. I mean, like, I don't play her. So, I mean, like, I do wonder why she's so popular, though. Also, it's funny that, like, the main running joke in, like, certain parts of the fandom is that she's just homophobic, which I personally like to believe. That's why she doesn't like Grace, because it's just, like, having one standard homophobe is just really fun to clown on. Most of her weaponry should be silver, though, because we ballin' out here. Well, mostly because of actual, like, Dracula lore or something. Though she would hunt down a werewolf. She should have lines with Warwick or something. Though, I feel like every old champion needs, like, some nice voice lines. I can't help but want interaction, okay? I just want my favorite video game characters to, you know, like, to just talk with one another. Even though it's not technically canon. Even though it is kind of canon. And then we've got lore with Legends of Runeterra, and that's a whole other can of worms. Personally, I like to think about most of it as elective canon. Yeah. Retcon after retcon. God. I'm still, like, God, because I love Galio's quotes with others. But I don't understand how they went to, like, Galio's story and went, hey guys, maybe we should make more of these guys. And Durand wasn't, like, a style, it was someone's name. Anyway, it's nice to really, like, go off on a rant about it. But yeah, like, I wish they would, like, either stick to their guns and say, yeah, this is canon, or go, maybe not. Because we've also got that whole problem for Arcane, too. I guess it's because they don't want to, like, technically kill off the other versions of the characters in fans' heads. But they're all, like, they're so much better in every single possible way. So, like, I don't understand why you wouldn't just consider, like, what happens there canon. Also, Vi should get the prisoner line that this is Werner Vermin, Marine Corps. Where's... I don't really want to listen to gnome music, okay? Snow Cult.
Recently, for no reason at all, I asked Mint Mobile's legal team.
Wait, no. Yeah, that works. Or they can do Ruined King 2.0 and keep making... Yeah, I mean, they could totally do that. I mean, we're gonna see how that Star Guardian novella comes out, because that's probably what the big summer event they've been teasing is all about. It's just Star Guardian stuff. Yeah, this fucking slaps. But, like, they've got, like, 6 different versions of how Ruined King went down, right? And we still don't know what the actual canon one was. Like, is it the comics? Is it Wild Rift's version? Is it, like, the novel's version? Basically, I'd like to think that everything from the Ruined King game is canon, and everything else can go die in a fire. 'Cause I just like when my characters are actually characterized properly. Pike was done such a bad, awful stick to. Like, come on. Like, he actually had, like, a personality in Ruined King, and then they went, guys, what if we just made him crazy? Like, the whole idea for the whole, like, credit scene with Pike writing a name on the list for the first time is that he was supposed to be taking control of his destiny. And instead, we get, hey, are you a line cutter? You say no, and you go, okay, I'm gonna work with you now. Though I do like Lucian's reaction to him. I think it's very, very cute. Also, Lucian and Sen are definitely swingers. Well, I know that it's canonical that Rakan and Zaya are. Though it makes sense, like, because they're, like, birds or whatever, right? I think that having, like, Vestayan, like, family dynamics be, like, kind of how nature goes about it is a cool concept, because it really distinguishes them from humans in the fact that they aren't just humans with animal ears, they're, like, more animalistic, if that makes sense. I think it's cool. Also, thanks for the first time chat. Let me see. Did I miss anything while I was here? Nope. At this point, I don't even know what's canon in League of Legends anymore, because we know that the game isn't canon. Technically. And Wild Rift has its own canon, and it's strange. Also, we've got like 70 different threshes now. What? Yo, this beat goes hard, man. Feel free to download illegally. If my fans aren't pirating, I don't know what to tell them, because, like, that's just easy. Except if it's like a sponsor, in which case I would go, oh, yes, sponsor, everyone here will download your game legitimately and not through any illegal means. Though, we are a bit away from that, you know. It's nice hearing these tracks without sound effects on top of them. Really gives it a whole different kind of feel. Also, I like that the cutscenes in Cuphead, the new one, the new DLC, that they're animated. Instead of like a slideshow. It always felt like they ran out of budget there, you know? Damn, my iPad is fucking burning up. Stay strong, buddy. I still need to work and get that bread and all that. I don't know. This is such sinister music for like what's actually fucking happening in the goddamn game. Anyway, let's see. Yo, what the hell? Oh, Dr. Cal's robot. Let's get back to our other thing. Guys, I'm creating my custom me. Okay, so be patient with me. I swear, if we actually start streaming games here, like any game that has a character creator, we are going to spend the first like 2 hours on that, okay? That's just the rule. I used to play like a ton of, like a whole metric fuck ton of Sims 3 content, but I just haven't been doing that as of recently. Well, I mean, like, I got a new computer, and like this one doesn't contain discs, so that's the actual reason, but you know, it's not really that fun to say. Let's see. Honestly, like that whole Ruined King event, like I feel that like Riot should like knock on the door of every York main and like personally apologize, because that what he was done like so dirty. Like, huh? Also, they just kept on inventing champions to like be part of Ruined King, even though like they had a bunch of champions already connected to the Ruined King. So like Akshan, like for the longest time I had like this really cool idea for Akshan, but apparently that wasn't what Akshan was. So, basically what I thought was that he was like a Shuriman Robin Hood, because I had only seen his lore cards up to that point, right? I had only like been with like Legends of Runeterra, and I didn't really care all that much about League of Legends, to tell you the truth. It's just like, oh, the card art pretty, let's go. I knew who Ari was, stuff like that. But, like, I thought that Akshan was basically the, like, kind of, like, a Bollywood hero mixed with, like a Robin Hood character that stole from, like, really rich Shrimans and then distributed the wealth. When I found out what he actually was, I was really fucking disappointed. Let me tell you that. Like, it just feels like he was shoehorned into a story just so that he could be the solution to a problem that they just made up. So, but we do have him, and I do love his personality. And, like, I really do like his, like, interactions with others and stuff like that. It's just, his mechanics are total garbage. And, like, not in the sense of, like, he's a bad champion to play. It's just that he's annoying to be when you play against him. Because really, I don't understand why he got, like, such a powerful revive. But, like, since that's his concept or something, I thought that it would make sense. Like, because I'm still, like, deeply in love with Shriman Robin Hood version of Akshan, which is not actually what he is, but, like, I can pretend it in my heart, right? So, my idea for Akshan, just, like, gameplay-wise, was that whoever was, like, winning or, like, feeding or whatever, right? When Akshan kills someone or whatever, he gets to, like, revive one of his, like, teammates. Like, basically the same thing that happens now in-game, but, like, instead of, like, I wanted the whole, like, redistributing, like, wealth thing to be part of his gameplay, essentially. So, the enemy gets, like, a longer, like, respawn timer, and the, like, ally that the enemy killed gets, like, a shortened timer. Something like that, I think, would work. Also, sorry for bumping my fucking mic. But I think that could be, like, a really cool way to take his character. And, yeah, I still don't really fully understand what 200 years means. Like, I get the idea that it's, like, you'll need, like, 200 years to, like, learn the champion. I think that's what it means, but, like, not that, like, in the know. It's been, like, a recent, like, pastime of mine. That and watching Saw movies. So, like, oh, hello, Frone. It's nice for... It's nice when the party can arrive. Let's see. But yeah. I feel like they keep on overloading champions with all these mechanics when I feel like one or two mechanics would work just fine. I like Vex and Renata. Those are really good. But a lot of the newer champions don't really belong anywhere. Like, Zeri is, like, a good example of, like, a good, like, non-packed champion, because everything goes to one thing, or whatever. You know what you're, like, supposed to do when you play her. Because it's basically like playing an FPS. New one, like the Whips one is meh 200 years. Are you talking about Nyla? Because, yeah, she is, like, which sucks. Also, I think that her design could have been cooler. But we'll just have to see how she affects things in game. Because you'll either see her a fuck ton, or you'll see her none at all. Like, I don't think I've ever seen, like, a Wukong on my team. Like, at all. I don't... Like, I was surprised that he was, like, even, like, a champion in the fucking game, man. A writer said on a Twitter argument defending silly balancing that they trust 200 plus years of collective game design. I mean, like, I don't think that the entire team has that exact mindset, but it's probably a majority of the team, if I'm hazarding a guess. It sucks, but there isn't that much to be done. I mean, like, obviously, vote in polls where you can to change things about the game that you want to happen. Raise your voice about things like the weird decision they made for, like, to take Velva's portrait and, like, move it towards her fake fucking face. Like, that rubbed me the wrong way. Oh, also, it's raining cats and dogs out here. I'm starting to like her jacket more, because at first I was like, ugh, I fucked up with the colors. Do you think that it's too much red? Be honest, chat. Because you're my, like, other set of eyes, essentially. So, like, I need you to tell me if, like, there needs to be more. Something here, something there. Because right now I'm not very objective in my stance. Like, I know there's, like, things wrong, sure, but, you know, constructive criticism is good. Thanks. I mean, the bats are just part of Vayne. Like, you can't get rid of those. What the... Jesus Christ. Sorry for anyone... for any headphone users out there. Currently, I am also a headphone user, so, Jesus. Vayne is just iconic. Oh, also thanks for the follow, Maru. We have, like, redesigned polls every week on my Twitter, so you could probably vote for the next one if you'd like to. Of course, I want to make sure that my stream schedule is consistent for you guys, because I want to, like, try and, like, make something out of this place. So, I do just like hanging out and talking with you guys. It's much more fun to talk with people while you're processing instead of just, like, looking at, like, the 70th Saw video on your timeline. Thanks for the purple hearts, guys. This week we were really, really tight. Oh. Oh, it's you. Ah, perfect. Thanks for joining the stream. We all have our own special interests in mind. truly, truly outrageous. Anyway, it's nice that we get to talk, like, a little bit here on stream. Also, thanks for the $2 that you sent to my account. I didn't know about that until, like a week later that you sent that, even. It was crazy. A difficult hour for me, sadly, but been the weekend I can endure. Well, I'm glad that, like, you can just chill here. It's been pretty rough for, like, everyone as of recently, due to a certain YouTuber's death. It hits a little close to home because I also had cancer. Though mine was in childhood and his was not. Our in, like, time-wise. It's not in, like, it's a sad time. I don't want to be dramatic. Don't worry. It's a little hard to construe words because I'm just reading it off of a screen. We did lose a legend in Technoblade today, and I'm just glad that people are going through this with tact and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy that I would have been in this same situation about 10 years ago. I was one of those Make-A-Wish kids. I went to Hawaii. Though, it wasn't that fun because I accidentally brought my dad and he threatened to throw my brother out of a 7-story building. So, yeah. But, like, the food was good. I feel like health and stuff like that shouldn't be something that you're, like, afraid to talk about or anything like that. It's just something that happens in life, and we all have to deal with it in different ways. Anyway, it's fun when a bunch of people come together and, like, common interest of, like, a single topic or person or anything like that. Right here we're redesigning Vayne because that's who won the poll this week. Because League of Legends has some very iffy designs. They're, you know, I just hope that Nyla brings with her some cool additions to the lore. Also, do I have my thingy up? I don't even have my thingy up. What the heck? I was gone with it for, like, I didn't even have my thingy up. Okay. So, well, I guess, you're getting my thingy now. So, I didn't even realize it wasn't even fucking on, man. Small streamer problems, I guess. Put me on live stream fails. Don't do that. They're fucking mean. Oh my god. VTuber. I mean, like, it's not exactly a VTuber. It's just a PNG tuber, I guess. There's only, like, 4 drawings I made. Also, welcome back, Golden. Missed you. I fucking I forgot that I didn't have this thingy on, so rejoice, the vibe bouncing's back. This is my webcam because I don't have one on my computer, and I don't exactly want to like buy one right now. Maybe at like a certain date or something. I don't know. That's such a cute emote. Momu vibe. Anyway, I hope that your guys this week went nicely. I did a stream like Wednesday or something. I finished my exams, so that's good. That's just Anya, but someone else on top of Anya. Very nice. But yeah, basically, we did a skin type deal for like my video back, because you know, I wanted to give you guys at least 2 streams for the absence of streams in general, like, and I'm gonna upload the unedited footage of this to YouTube because I don't have editing software, and also like it's just a good way of like archiving everything, because VODs delete themselves after a set number of days, so like it's best for like history's sake, even though in time I'm going to look back at these and go, oh my god, how did I think that was good? That's always like the trouble. Like a few months after you do some work or whatever, you go, I can't believe I ever thought that looked good. What is this song? It's nice. Mario's what? Super Picross. Very nice. Video game OSTs seem to be like surprisingly copyright friendly. Also, we're doing Vayne here. Do you have any insights into Vayne herself? I mean, like, there's like a fuck ton of people that play her, and also all of them seem to be really fucking toxic. But I just want to make sure that her design doesn't read like a Marvel hero or like Batman or anything like that. Her splash art's kind of silly too. Like, it's a cool action pose, but like, ugh. The only Vayne stuff I liked was from the Spirit Blossom event. I'm still not sure why the fuck she was in Spirit Blossom. Same with Sarah stands on to that one YouTube League person. You could say that for any of those persons. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that Seraphine didn't win this specific poll. I don't think I would be ready for that just yet. Guys, I'm just saying that Seraphine doesn't look like she belongs in either Piltover or Zon. And that's not... that's not a criticism. Okay, anyway. I hate her fucking guts because I mostly played Jackernauts. Yeah, I mean... she's kind of like Fiora, right? there's so, like, it's weird because, like, the Vayne player on your team is, like, 95% going to get tilted. Even if you're winning. If they're losing their lane, they're going to tell you about it. And I like playing Pike, so it, I mean, like, probably, in Spirit Blossom, she was grappling with a demon that she thought had killed her parents, but instead she was grappling with the emotions of herself, post-parents' deaths. That's an interesting way of taking, her character. I made Vayne here much more modest because I want her to be basically a what's it called? Parallel / foil to Evelyn, because that's who killed her parents in the main game. So, also that's a very, like, nice concept. It works very well. It's just that I think that Vayne looks ugly as fuck. True damage percent HP is such a brain dead concept. I mean, yeah, they try and take away stat checkers, but then they go and make Nyla. And we're back to old Mordekaiser. I do not understand what they were thinking about that one. Vayne, Spirit Blossom. My favorite Spirit Blossom skin for me specifically is Spirit Blossom Cassiopeia. Mostly because she's the baddest of baddies. And, like, Spirit Blossom Vayne looks nice in her splash art, but it's when you get to her model that's a problem. You, like, guys, can we... Yeah, let me go pull out screenshots I had from the event that had some of her dialogue. It's pretty interesting. I'm glad that they, like, actually basically deleted old Mordekaiser when they made new Mordekaiser. He just looks so much fucking better, and, like, I feel like he plays better, though I don't really like his ultimate is, like, really, really funny, but it's also, like, weird. Also, I wish that they stopped making Kindred a human. For the love of God. Please, stop. Like, I was kind of fine with it for, Spirit Blossom, like, Kindred, because it was, like, a unique concept, or whatever, and it wasn't supposed to be Kindred herself, themselves, but, they were just standing in for, like, an Ionian legend. All fine and dandy. That's why I can accept human-faced Thresh in this version, too. But Porcelain Kindred. Why the fuck are you doing this to me? Like, I don't... Lamb's already such a baddie, man. What? You don't have to do anything. If they... At least she keeps the mask and it only takes it off during recall. But yeah, I don't understand Porcelain that much. Like, I like Spirit Blossom Thresh. I don't like Unbound Thresh. Spirit Blossom Thresh is supposed to be a completely different person. So, like, you know, it works, right? And it works that he's, like, seducing them. Like, it's a new form, a new take on Thresh, right? Don't give the man ghost abs, though. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Riot. The reason people wanted to fuck Thresh wasn't because he had abs. It was because they were absolute degenerates. Alright? Like, you don't understand the monster fantasy. Despite the fact that you keep on creating monster fantasies. Like, come on. Ugh. I'm glad that, I'm glad that, Belveth isn't the actual monster champion we're getting. Also, I'm glad that Fiddlesticks finally got a fucking skin. It looks so good. I love that, like, there's hands on his face. I love that, like, one of his arms is just a bunch of hands. It's great. I love it. Though, like, it is, like, just a vomit of colors. The ending to her stories was, well, consider yourself unlost. Yep, I'm not very good at goodbyes. I'd rather unconsciously manifest a demon than say goodbye to those who I care about. But don't read too much into that or anything. I was speaking generally. The fact that he still says, what the fuck did you do? Prime. The fact that he still says flesh is a prison on top of that skin is the cherry on top. I'm glad that people agree with me that he's more than daddy to me, guys. He's grandpa. Me and the Nintendo 64. Anyway. I'm really excited to see what the Morgana skins look like. I think that my favorite Fiddlestick skin at the moment is still Union Jack Fiddlesticks. Mostly because it really captures my deep fear, my deep-seated fear of British people. Fuck those guys. I hate them. But I'm just glad that they, like, really went all the way for him. Like, that's like a Madoka witch right there. Perfect. Also, I love that he's got, like, a cute little, like, familiar inside his cage. That's just the perfect way of using him, yes. He's just a funny little meow meow, guys. I don't understand why you keep saying that he's just like a primal expression of fear. He's perfect to me. Okay? It is such a wonderful visual update. I like this one art of Fiddlesticks scaring Vex by becoming surprise party happy Fiddlesticks. I feel like Vex definitely has like a phobia of clowns. Like a happy, like fun clown, not the murdery kind. British guys are not funny. Thank you. They are not. They will never be funny. It's Tuesdays, ain't it? Fuck my life. But yeah, one of my favorites too. Honestly, I'm glad that so many champions are now getting like proper reworks and stuff like that. Though I'm really truly scared what they're going to do to Skarner, because I think that they're going to just retcon Skarner's lore, right? Also, I don't really care all that much about Udyr, so, like, I don't, like, I'm glad that he's getting an update. He looks awful. And yes, they have retconned his things again and again. Honestly, like, a good way to go is maybe, like, Seraphine is, like, the villain of the story. Not, like, in the sense that she's actively trying to harm the Brackern or anything like that, but she's, used as, like a Piltover kind of puppet. If Udyr and Lee Sin aren't absurdly romantically involved, I will not be happy. That's true, but, like, Udyr goes up to Sejuani. "Hi, Sejuani, I'm Dad. And this is your stepdad, Lee Sin." I fucking love the Rift Quest skins that we got. Because in that one, they made Lee Sin an absolute murder hobo. And honestly, it's great as fuck. I love it so much. And Rugged Garen is supposed to be this, like, really, really self-serious human fighter. Like, it just works so well. I like that Fizz is, like, a cute little rogue. Yeah, I fucking love Zillion in those skins. "Zillion, wake up, old man, it's your turn to roll the fucking dice." He's great. Honestly, I was kind of disappointed that the Void event seemed to only be to just bring in Belveth. Like, I thought there would be more there. Like, I thought that this would be, like, the main summer event or something like that, you know? Like, that it was gonna be, oh, we're gonna do a bunch of champion reworks. So here's Cho'Gath, and here's, like, Kog'Maw, and here's Zillion, and here's Jax. But, you know, maybe I was just, like, thinking, like, I was wishing for too much, and Riot heard my thoughts. It is time for you to take your Zillion, wake up, take your meds. Honestly, you should be in a wheelchair. What about... Yeah, Jackson Master Yi. I mean, like, Master Yi isn't really part of the Void saga that much, but, like, yeah. At least, honestly, I don't give one shit about Master Yi. He can, like, I don't know, die for all I care. And it's because he's ugly. Number one reason I do not care for him. Number two reason is that why the fuck does he have so many dashes? Master Yi is supposed to be Ionian. Jax is a Cathian, and Zillion's a Cathian, but Master Yi, it just looks similar to Jax. As far as I'm aware. I don't fucking know, though. I think that they're just weird eyeball things. Yo, this shit goes hard. Chibi Robo. I don't fucking know where they get the spider eye thing. Really, what I want to do for Jax when I get to him is to make his, like, helmet look like a Ramadan lantern, if you know what I'm saying. Like those really nicely patterned ones. And Master Yi does have regular eyes. He just has the weird tactical vision goggles for some reason. I really, really don't understand. Also, they should export the new Cassidon model over to PC. So, like, it wouldn't... You wouldn't even have to do any more work. You would just have to send it over. Like, I don't understand. Because there is a new model for him in-game now. Well, only in Wild Rift, but, you know. I guess the Rifters are eating good tonight, guys. They've been eating good. Star Guardian Senna is so pretty. I mean, yeah. But, I mean, like, it would... The main thing about Cassidon is that it would really, increases, like, whole things. But the Apex being armor of a deep viridian, it, you know... Listen, it's either that or have his titties out, and I don't think Riot wants their dad to have titties out, even though I think that's the right way to go. Like, you can't have your titties and eat them too. I'm sorry, Riot. But, like, that's not what Zonite or Shuriman armor looks like. He's just like Darth Vader. But they tried to do a similar, like, pose that to, like, Trundle or whatever. I have to show, like, the sexy Trundle chair pose. So, let me see. This slaps so hard. Bro, I'm feeling myself. Splash art, yes. Drift. Shit. It's somewhere here. This is really funny. Let me try and find this for you guys. Lid traditional trundle. For the record, I am not big on horizontal ears. Vagar, I like vertical ears, so that inside the hat, like, like God intended. I like the idea that he had, like, really tall, pointy ears, and that Mordekaiser's helmet, like, originally was based off of that. But when he got into prison or whatever, and Mordekaiser became, like, increasingly more and more desperate or whatever, that his ears were part of the the collateral or whatever, so now they're, like, street cat, like, ripped or whatever. That was my idea for him. Also, his eyes are also missing. He looks like a jack-o'-lantern, and my idea is that Yordle Blood looks yellow. I cannot unsee the cat ears on Ward's helmet since I read your fan canon the other day. Well, I'm glad I could make another truther. I mean, like, let's see. I mean, like, even Yumi in her, like, her little thing, she's like, you can't have book large metal cat. And I think that's... And honestly, I'm deranged enough to take that at face value, okay? I don't care. I will consider this as canon. Also, the, like, short blurb I wrote about, like, Vhagar and Mordekaiser's relationship was confirmed by, like, a main writer on on Reddit or whatever. So that was fun. Anyway, I made, like, an entire, like, fan fiction for, like, my deranged concept. Anyway, here's the trundle thingy I was referring to. There's a new Kassadin splash art that looks almost exactly like this, except he's not in a jungle and he's not Trundle. But yeah, yeah. If you wanted to know why people thought Trundle was sexy, there you are. Also, I've become deranged, and I'm now, like, on a Saw binge or whatever, so that's something interesting. I'm gonna make fan art of that, I guess. I'm also gonna make fan art for the new Cuphead DLC. So that'll be fun too. Bro, this is like itching at the back of my mind. What the hell is this? I need this gone. Leave me. Oh, thank God. No sanding noises here. Just cozy vibes, and also talking about character titty, because that's what we're here at the Metallic Choco stream. Tell me about how, like, honestly, guys, LeBlanc is kind of cringe, and I think my design is way better for her in every possible way. Also, why does Vladimir look like that? He looks really fucking dumb. Lol. Let's see. Shit. Fuck. I wasn't even on the right layer. LeBlanc is everywhere, and she is everyone. Don't you forget it. But, like, LeBlanc's outfit is criminal. I don't understand why one of the most important lore characters still looks like that, but I guess we are going to just continue on. For LeBlanc. Yeah, I did make a... I can actually show you what she looks like. Though, let's see. Not really. Her design in lore was better. Here's a drawing that I'm never going to finish. Here you are. This is basically my LeBlanc. Because mirrors are green when totally reflected or whatever. So that's like her green eyes explained. Also, she doesn't have like her head isn't actually attached to her body. She's supposed to look like a statue, kind of like Lysandra is supposed to look like a statue, but in the way that she's kind of like imitating a human. Like her face is supposed to be way paler than the rest of her is, and her like cutouts kind of look like Mordekaiser's cutouts. And I feel like this makes her look way less Shuriman in general. Also, the thorns in her like puffy, like mafioso coat, you know, black rose, and her dress is supposed to look like rose petals. Anyway, I don't think I'm ever going to finish this one, but like the design I gave for her in like one of my last videos or whatever, like she doesn't have the best colors in the world, but she still looks better than like original LeBlanc. Basically just make her coat like a purple, like this is supposed to look kind of like a rose, that kind of thing. That was my whole idea. Anyway, back to Vayne, even though I don't think many people like truly like care about her all that much. She's still there. We're still schmoozing. We're still cruising. Let's see. I feel like there should be more blue somewhere in her outfit, but like I just don't know what. I don't know. I really like Vayne outside the game, even though she'd probably call me a slur. That's true. She's very homophobic and monster-phobic and mage-phobic. Basically, being a mage in Runeterra basically means you're gay. I mean, like, that's just the subtext there. Like, it's not even, like, that deep of a meaning. But, yeah. Like, Lux is gay-coded. Like, her entire story is gay-coded. And that's fun. Though, they still try in both sides Demasia's issues. Like, one side clearly isn't being, like, severely, like, genocided or whatever. Which is such a fucking riot thing to do. But, you know, whatever. She literally makes rainbows, yeah. What about Galio, then? He just absorbs gay people, I guess. I really do like Galio, though. And he doesn't actually have any issues with mages. It's just that it's kind of his job to, like, go and take care of them, I guess. I like that Galio is, like, friends with Poppy and Vhagar, though. That's, like, I really think that's cute. Because they... Also, I think that Vhagar absolutely, like, as soon as he steps into, like, Demasian borders and stuff like that, he, like, immediately wakes up Galio. Poppy can't wake up Galio. I mean, like, Yordles are made out of magic, right? But they aren't. Like, they have different affinities for it. Stuff like that. Oh, shit. Wrong layer. God damn it. Anyway. praise be to gay people. We're gonna try this. I think that works better. Maybe. Yeah. Because Vagar is literally just a walking nuke, essentially. So, yeah. Like, they friends. Like, whenever, like, Vagar steps his, like, tiny little Yordle paw, like, one step into the Demacian border, Galio goes... He fucking emerges. At first, this, like, scared the shit out of Vagar, or whatever, right? I'm mad, so I'm gonna go outside and become God. I mean, that's essentially what happened to Vagar. I mean, like... That's just Vagar lore. Even now, your loved ones are suffering. Yeah, I love how campy he is as a villain. Like, that's some good, like, 90s schlock right there. Though, his voice in game really... I really need, like, redubs, because it is painful to listen to. Which sucks, because he's my favorite, right? Because... But, you know, you can't get everything you want. Me when I want a Vagar ASU. Listen, it's just that, like... You don't need to change his gameplay, you just need to give him a better model. Surely you can splurge just a bit for my favorite one. Please, Riot, please, Riot, please. Pizza feet. Yeah, they are truly slices of pepperoni. This Vagar skin called... It's a final boss Vagar skin, but it's Polygon Vagar. And it's just Vagar's original model, but spray painted. I mean, like, that's just what White Mage Vagar is, but I made him into something. But yeah, I mean, old Mordekaiser was a fucking wreck. But, you know, God, I wish for one day where Vagar can have a nice, cool design. I mean, like, I like that Wild Rift has his ears or whatever, but, like, first of all, I don't like his fucking clogs, okay? Why the fuck did you give Miss Fortune high heels with her roller skates? But you don't give Vagar actual high heels? What the fuck? Okay, huh? What the hell? Also, he wouldn't be wearing that much leather. That's way too practical. What is he? Like, a competent villain? No, he's an evil overlord. From the 90s, okay? From, like, the 80s, 90s, okay? Like, you can, like, go campy on him. Like, he has a literal drag queen who is in charge of his wardrobe, okay? Like, huh? Anyway, yeah, they should just do a Yordle update. I mean, like, Lulu is, like, used so frequently. And Teemo is, like, one of the most, like, popular champions in general for Riot. But he, like, his blowpipe still clips into his fucking hands. He's not holding his blowpipe. it looks awful. Also, I still don't know exactly why Timo has his titties out, but like, you know, go for it, man. You know, some of us Zordals aren't so brave as to just to have, like, it just sticking out. Also, like, it's weird because he just doesn't really have that much of a personality. I love that he calls lackeys by their number. That it's just so... It tickles that part inside of me where I'm like, yes, he would totally fucking do that. Also, I really like his interactions with other champions. Except for Xerath, I don't understand why the fuck he would talk to Xerath at all, except for the fact that, like, they're both impressively magical or whatever, and that they were both prisoners. But, like, for the love of God, put interactions of him and Asol together. Xerath is not even in the same deck he is in. What the fuck is going on? Whatever. Yeah, I mean, like, I wish that he had more interactions with Yordles in general. Like, I like the fact that he has interactions with Poppy. That's really cute. But, like, you know, I would like to hear, like, interactions with Ziggs and Tristana and Heimerdinger. Like, you know how, like, perfectly he, like, fits with, like, Heimerdinger's every single fear? Like, that's such wasted potential. And I go, Lord, please. Because, like, I was so happy that they put in, like, lines for him when Galio came out. Like, that was just, like, good timing, man. Strap Scott to a booth and don't let him leave until he, like, does interactions. Anyway, when Mordekaiser comes to the game, if he doesn't have an interaction with Vhagar, I'm going to, like, I'm going to call Riot. Okay? What the fuck? Like, when the Mordekaiser event comes, I really hope that they don't invent any new champions to deal with the threat. Like, Rel's there, LeBlanc's there, Vladimir is already there, Vhagar's already there. I swear to God, if they York my goddamn baby boy, I'm going to be upset. And I'm going to write a very angry email. Swain is aware and competent. Yes. I would love to have, like, interactions with Swain and Vhagar, because Vhagar actually knows his demon. Rome? They were both prison mates. Like, they know each other. Like, my idea for, like a cute little interaction between them is, like greetings, Rome, and gray man that Rome is attached to. That kind of thing. Because, I mean, Vhagar kind of views humans nowadays kind of like babies that need, like, to protect or whatever. Also, I don't understand why Swain is so pompous. I guess it's just so that you get the idea that, like, Noxus bad guys. They're imperialist, and also Swain needs to, like, tell every single person that they're going to fly the Noxian banner. Bro, huh? It's weird characterization for sure. Also, like, the Uvi cat, I do really like Danny, the new one for Annie's story or whatever, but I just don't really, like, Nico is supposed to be the last of her kind. I guess she doesn't know about anyone outside of Shurima, so there could be more technically on Valerian, but like whatever. And yeah, Demacia is not specifically not the good guys. Though we do need a mage seeker champion. Like, I think, like, we have a Chem Baron now, and that's good. But we need a mage seeker champion, you know? Like, I feel like that's just a niche that needs to be filled. And, like, when mages or whatever are powerful or something like that, they can introduce that one. Kind of like how they introduced Vex to stop Dash champions. Give us Garen's mom. Are you talking about Aunt Tiana? Because, I mean, like, she is a bad bitch. I love her. She's not a mage seeker. She's, like, engaged to a mage seeker, yes. Though, personally, for League of MILFs, my new title, personally, I would like to see Set's mom first, specifically because she is such a baddie. I need to draw her, but, anyway. But yes, I do think it's funny that they have basically an X-Men Academy in Noxus. Though it does make sense, because, like, unlike Demacia, they actually want their mages to, number one, live, like, a normal life, but two, to, like, be able to understand their powers and control them. Like, the whole nation was founded on magic in the first place. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that, yeah. Tiana Crown Guard should be maybe in there. And yeah, they want the power utilized there. I mean, Noxus is there to win. They're not here to be like, oh, on my honor. What the fuck are you talking about? No. Hell no. I don't care about honor. Though, the little VTuber I have on screen, or whatever, is supposed to be from Bilgewater, technically. And yes, they did employ Singed. Singed is kind of the worst person in the fucking League of Legends canon. Though, his stories are fucking great to, like, read. They should employ Corky. I mean, I don't know. He's too busy, like, slaying pussy. I don't know. He's got so many weapons. He's so broad. He's so wide. I don't know. I'd be scared to talk to him, you know. I think Noxus is scared too. And honestly, who wouldn't be scared of Fluffy Grandpa? Though he should have his fluff. Also, I think that his ears should fold down like Scottish folds do. Just because I think that would be cute. Also, dog fighter would be funny. For some reason, I fucking love Corky. I don't know what it is about him, but, like, I love him. But I only like his Legends of Runeterra design. And yes, Singed is just kind of there for, like, a lot of champions' backstories. Oh, hey, Victor, what's up? It is kind of crazy. It would be so funny if they had a void event and then the final Thanatos what is that? A gyrocopter? No, it's the Rafflecopter. And I really haven't looked at Oriana lore in like ages. But yeah, at this point it wouldn't surprise me. Though I think that Oriana being a caged ballerina is a cooler concept than chemical warfare. I don't know. But I do want a cool I want a Dr. Mundo story. I know the Warwick implications. We're getting Warwick season 2 of Arcane. But yeah, I would like to I just want to see Mundo just be fucking Mundo, man. I would just this big friendly enforcer type for a Chem Baron to just appear on screen and you go, wait a second, that's fucking Mundo right there. And also we know what those capsules on him are now. Those are Shimmer. So many Ionian and Noxian champions are directly affected because of the chemical warfare. It's if LeBlanc actually wanted Noxus to win the war, she just would have had to call Vhagar up and went, hey Vhagar, I'll give you $20 if you can just blow up the continent for us. Thanks, love you, bye. Though I think that LeBlanc and Vhagar really should have lines together. I don't understand. They're frenemies, god damn it, come on. Whatever. Vhagar would somehow mess up, but it's not that he's incompetent at magic or anything, it's just that he's incompetent at being evil. I wonder if Shimmer itself for Arcane came from Mundo. I think that the concept has been in production for a while, and that the aesthetics of Shimmer or whatever were added into Mundo as capsules or whatever. Considering the fact that his rework was probably in development at the same time that Arcane was in development also. So it's probably just a mix of the two. The ideas coming together and going, oh yeah, we've got Shimmer. So it makes sense why he's fucking purple and a big goddamn monster. Also, I have not seen nearly enough Mundo fucker art. What the hell? He's so fine though. No, he ain't. Honestly, I can't tell that much when it comes to men. But, you know. We make do. Maybe some of my men fuckers in chat can tell me, I don't know. I'm not one of them. Yeah. Though I'm guessing that it's because Mundo is more of like a himbo now. 0 brain cells. Absolutely 0 of them. Also, I like that his nurse is a raccoon. Why is it so hard to get good help these days? I love his story. Even if it's really, really hard to decipher. Though I would like to maybe see, like, a Mundo line that, like, referenced Heavy from Team Fortress. Where it's like... Though it could be on, like a more military skin for Mundo or something. I think that would be fun. And yeah, Twitch from Arcane, that would be cool too. The main character that I want for Arcane is Camille. Like, literally, like, she should be in it. Like, that's just, like, 0 questions asked. She should be there. But Twitch would be fun. He's just he's a silly rat. He licks his arrows. He lives in the garbage. I don't know what, all that is. But yeah, I would like to see Zach and his, like Bubble Zach and his, like, loving family. Because I really do like when Zach lore was when he was, like, created by these 2, like, really wholesome scientists. And then they had, like, a happy family with their, like, little, like, bubble baby. Like, come on. That's cute. Right? You don't have to make things edgy. Like, he can just be happy and then decide to do good. He decides to eat the block of cheese and then his it transforms into the big triangular block. That would be funny. I know we're getting Warwick, and I would like to see, like, at least a mention of Flubber Boy. I don't want Ezreal included. I think that he fits better for, like, an entire, like, world-spanning champion, but, like, in terms of Piltover, I mean, like, unless we're ever going to go to, like, the Adventurers Institute or his uncle's museum, like, I don't think that Ezreal should be there. I've just been kind of poking and prodding at Vayne for a bit now. I haven't really done that much to her. And Renata should be linked in, like, at least some way. Like, maybe after the power vacuum has been left by Silco's death or something, she's one of the Chem Barons we see rise to power. Also give us Tom Kench. We aren't in Bilgewater. But yeah, I would like to see him dealing with someone. Personally, I would love to see like a Tom Kench Fizz, like, DLC for Right Forge, for the Ruined King game. I would love to see like DLC where you can go and fight Tom Kench, stuff like that. And you also can also see like Graves and stuff. He is connected to all rivers, I think. I don't know if there's any rivers in Zaun. There's oceans. So maybe... Zaun is a place that Tom Kench would probably like to be. Though he typically likes to be in Bilgewater. But yeah, Demon Lore is fucking sick. I like Ashlesh, but I don't really like Nyla. I like the idea that it completely destroyed her emotional spectrum. But, you know, like, I wish that we got something for Shaco, you know? Shaco is outside of time and space. He's just a fucking demon clown, I guess. We have to just accept that he's a fucking clown, I guess. In that lore. I want to see that cool fizz everywhere now. Yeah, I mean, like, I like the fact that, like, he's also, like, a murder hobo, but he's a completely different kind of murder hobo from Lee Sin. She's kind of like Claptrap, but, my best knowledge on Claptrap comes from, what's it called? Fuck. It's poker, like One Night Poker, something. Yeah, that's where I get most of Claptrap info from. Anyway, yeah. He's forever in lore limbo. I guess we're just going to have to deal with the fact that he's just the Joker. Listen, and I fucking love Joker jokes, okay? They are really funny. But, like, come on. I mean, I've got my own Shaco and stuff like that. Like, where he's, like, I decided instead of, like, being related to the Ruination or whatever, he would be, like Demacian King's old toy or whatever that he had to, like, abandon when he got older or whatever. And now, like, the demon of delirium or whatever is, like, inside of him, like stuffing. And he controls Shaco from the inside or whatever. But, like, that bit of magic came from, like, being loved as a toy. And yes, poker night at the inventory. That's what I was talking about. Honestly, I didn't know anything about Tycho beforehand, but I was just like, wow, the heavy from Team Fortress 2 is here. Fuck yeah. Also, Sam and Max is just fun, you know? I really love point-and-click adventure games. One day I want to do, like, some FMV games or something. Like, the ones from the 90s or whatever. Like, maybe... Well, I can't probably show Night Trap, actually. It's probably banned on here. But, like, so those are cool. I think most people did play it for the TF2 unlocks. I mean, like, the Iron Curtain is just it's just a cooler version. It's not of the Tomislav. I think it's of Natasha that the Iron Curtain's for. And also, Lugermorph is fun. That's kind of what's hype about Ruin King, is that it has the point-and-click overworld. I mean, kind of. Oh, you know what would be fun? If, you could choose your character. Like, for my own, like, Maniac, like, expansion idea. Here it goes. So, my idea, right, is... you have, like, a Tom Kench boss fight, but you, like, can also play Tellstones or whatever. And that's how you unlock, like, Tom's area or something like that. And you could, fight Fizz or, like, maybe Nautilus or something in this DLC, too. Like, for something. And you can play, like, Tellstones, which is like a Runeterran like game that is popular. And you can fight Tom Kench after you like win a number of Tellstone championships or something. But you know, it's pretty half-baked, obviously, but you know, I don't exactly care about that. I just think that it sounds fun. I want to like fight a jawfish or something. I want to like see Nami. Like, I feel like maybe like getting into like one of Twisted Fate and Graves' schemes or whatever. That could be fun. A bird can win. Quinn at it? What the fuck are you guys talking about? Huh? I mean, Valor is weird. Also, I don't really care that much about Quinn, if I'm being very, very honest. I don't. She's very, like, reasonably designed. But, like, she's not my favorite, and she won't be my favorite. Mostly because I don't really like Demacia except for Galio and Poppy. And Lux, but that's for the... And I do like Silas, kind of. Oh, the Tellstones trailer. I really just like the, like, diary notes that their Tellstone records have. Where, Pike only won because, he had threatened a bunch of people, and they all stepped down, and so he won. She's outside of most Demacian stuff, that's true. She's a ranger. I think that she might, like, I think that her and Aphelios should probably interact in lore, or whatever. In Legends of Runeterra, I should say, not lore. Because I feel like they have a few things in common. Just a hunch, though. Get those off the screen. Oh shit. That's not what I wanted to do. Go back, clothes. I'm basically making an album cover. And yes, Alune can interact with people. Mostly it's by talking shit about other people, but you know. But yes, my favorite Demacian is Spittle raking havoc all over the countryside. Yeah, that's fun. Me when I'm a primordial demon and I just fucking haunt farmers for fun. Copy. And paste. Get rid of those eye shines. Perfect. Fiddles. Fiddle in the countryside is why Americans, when they go to the Midwest, where they're scared and they're just scaring, talking about scary stuff in the woods. I'm glad that chat's this animated. I feel like the blue background really makes up for the lack of true blues in her design. Though I think that the blue boots really made a significant difference. It was about someone living on a farm and interacting with some terror that was in the countryside. I was always too much of a pussy to read one of those stories. So I just watched analysis videos on them. I also looked at the SCP game, that kind of thing. Though that's not really a creepypasta, that's its own thing. I think the one creepypasta that's really written well is the one about NES Godzilla, I think. It's not really believable in any way, but it's a good story, and that's really a really good selling point. But yes, I don't understand why Fiddle, she would do that. I guess she was just bored one time. Don't bother her, she's girl bossing. She's just girl bossing, guys, and you know. If she wants that key, she's going to get the key, okay? It don't matter if it's a weird primordial demon. Fuck that. Huh? What? So, it's just a little demon, huh? She does a little bit of trolling. She does a little bit of tomfoolery, guys. A little bit of mischievous activity. Everyone needs a little bit of mischievous activity, I think. It's only healthy. She's a growing girl, after all. Can't really see much. That looks awful. What the hell? There we are, that looks much better. I think that we're gonna call it here soon. There isn't that much to be said, anyhow. I mean, it is fun to hang out with you guys, though. God, Gears and oogling Ezreal. I mean, the correct way of saying that is ogling, but oogling sounds funnier. Zoe, I'm way too young for you. It's weird because it's the Ezreal thing is just weird on both ends, because for one thing she's way too old, but also at the same time no, it's not your fault. I'm just having fun with just pronouncing it. It's not your spelling of the word. It's making me question things. It's my own pronunciation. Don't worry about it. But yeah, the Zoe thing is, like, one, she's like 1,000 years old, way too fucking old. But second problem, right? She like talks like a teenager when Ezreal is supposed to be in his like early 20s. Like, he doesn't really act like he's in his early 20s, but he is supposed to be in his early 20s. So, like, it becomes weird on, like, two fronts. Because Ezreal's not, like... He's not, like a teenager. Though, I mean, like... Kids do have crushes on adults all the time. It's just... like a weird example of a kid having a crush on, like, basically like a movie star, essentially. Like, well, that's being a little bit too presumptuous. Ezreal's not very movie star like, but yeah. Kerbo. This is Kirby music. Mr. Star's challenge. You caught that before I did. I mean, I wasn't really listening, though. So. Good job, dude. I mean, it's a bunch of Nintendo properties. You did it. Big flex. Kirby fans are truly the... That's peak performance, guys. Streams become way more fun when I actually have something to bounce off of. Because drawing by itself is a bit bland. I guess that's why going on rants is so good. Kirby from Kirby and the sleepy, tired, nappy time. I mean, like, it is, like... It probably is nappy time for a lot of people right now. Though, it won't be nappy time for me. I'm too strong. And I'm too deranged. I'm in your walls, currently. If you hear the stream through your headphones, don't take them off. I'm definitely not inside your walls at this very second. And don't turn around either. I am not there. And I'm not there. Okay? 5 a.m. over there. Let's go. It's time to... Time zones are fun. It's 11 past 9. Do not check your windows. They are not unlocked, guys. I swear. I swear to God, they aren't. You should feel safe. Shoddy, why are you so nervous? You haven't touched your apple pie all day. It's 10 a.m. I'm glad that I could stream at, like, a very reasonable time for everyone here. That's my goal as a content creator. Anyway. I hope this, gives you a good, start to your day, I guess. Or a good end to your day. I mean, here it's the end of the day. I think my least favorite thing about Ohio is the fact that they don't know what a fucking black and white cookie is. Are you kidding me? Like that... Me when I don't get my black and white cookie on Friday. That's the one day I can have something. When the apple pie is sitting on the windowsill for a bit too long, so the smell drifts towards some silly person. And they float on over. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to catch someone in a silly, goofy mood sometimes. You need to eat your apple pie before someone comes in, someone floats in. Like, they're kind of like flies. Get rid of them. We've got, like, tape for them for a reason. Just, like, be sure to, like, make sure that the pie is in a bomb and it is not, like, about to, like, be thrown at, like, a clown's face. Though you will know it because it's not going to be an apple pie. It will be a meringue pie or a cream pie. Not that kind. So... I successfully restrained myself from putting crosses on the Vaynester. Though. I'm scared to even post this in Vayne mains. What the fuck are they going to tell me? Oh boy. Why the fuck is she not wearing a bodysuit anymore? She's no longer sexy. Cry more. You know, actually, I do want to see that. I go on Reddit for numerous reasons. Number one, advertising. Number two, make nerds mad. Number three, go on boards. Where's the latex? You fuck. So, whenever someone puts like where's the latex? Wait, where's her boobies? Where's her boobies? You sound like one of the fucking yellow circle with the glasses on. You're a fucking nerd, man. Get over it. This is just a better design for Vayne. You know, I mean, like any design for Vayne is better than original Vayne. And that's just a fact. So, I don't want this series to be a fixing series. It's more of a, we're updating these champions to an acceptable level of quality, and we're going to incorporate their lore and stuff like that in there. But, you know. Battle Bat is kind of cool. It's like, I really like her splash art for it. It's just that the model looks fucking terrible. And I go, God, what? People play Vayne all the time, but her model looks absolutely awful. Heartseeker Vayne is like one of the worst things I've ever seen. The bat ears are cute. She's Batman. Anyway. I don't have any more fucking water. But I've gone through this 3 hours without taking a break. Let's go Pog. Let's see some Pog champs in chat. And if I see a resident sleeper, I'm going to end stream. Okay, please. I think that Vayne being Shadow the Hedgehog type is really just funny. Real. Thank you for the pog bone. Let's see. I mean, like, there isn't much to do. Actually, I've got something to do. It's not, I am not... I'm going to get live split, and it's not even gonna be for, like, a speed run. It's just, me and everything else. It's just me drawing or whatever. Alright. Let's get to... Okay, let me get to... Literally waiting for their body to break down. Alright, let's make a tier list, and that'll be our closer for tonight. How about that, chat? Sounds good? Yeah. Shit. Fuck. I can't... Alright, this is gonna be hard. Because I can't see chat. Okay, let me try something here. Okay, let's see. We're in your mind, don't worry. Okay. Thanks, guys. Love you. Kisses. Love you so much. Alright, fuck. What the fuck was my idea? It's somewhere. What? Technical difficulties. But, fuck. What did I want to do? Baking stream. Aesthetic generator. Random palette. I did this one. Tender loving care. Fuck. Okay. Well, fuck it. Whatever. Let's see. I just want to get the Yordles in here, because that's who we care about most, chat. These are baby. These are my everything. Give me money. No. Don't do that. I mean, you can, but you don't need to. I'll get like a normal job. Okay, like doing something else. I don't know. I'm gonna take Hex. We're gonna put her up here. I'm gonna take T-Bone and we're gonna put him up here. What am I doing? I don't know. I completely blanked on what I was actually going to do. But, you know, I'm sure I'll remember in like 2 hours. When I go, fuck, that's what I wanted to do. And I'll go, oh, okay, whatever. Anyway. Uh, um... I mean, we could rank... Oh, that's what it was. It was ranking Yordles based on how much they like violence. So top of the list is Kled, for very, very obvious reasons. We should probably have name tiers, but like, I feel like Lulu is like in like the B to A range, chat, because she isn't like really about like shooting you, but she is about like she will cause physical harm. Same with like Corky, actually. I mean, like, he does have a gun, but like, you know, Kled is kill. That is, I mean, like, I don't even know if I should put Vhagar in Kled tier. Like, he is also very much a kill instead of live. Okay, I'm gonna put him in S for now, and we're gonna get back to him, okay? We're going to put Tristana in the A tier. Very much willing to shoot you multiple times. She probably will, like, understand wanting to kill you. This is, like, the list of, like, kill. Lulu is the nega, Vhagar is in, Vhagar does good by doing bad, and Lulu does bad by doing good. Yeah, she's basically kind of like a Bizarro Vhagar, but this is based off of, well, it's based off of multiple factors, but like, you'll see where I'm putting everyone in a second. Dex is also going into the A tier because she was willing to kill basically everyone and make them all ghosts. She's really good at spreading that ruination around. But like, she's not in the like motivated to actually murder you tier. So she might drop down to a B. We'll see, okay? I feel like Kennen is in the C tier, as in he's not going to act like immediately to kill you. He doesn't want any like humans to actually get killed. Like, that's not his main thing. He's about protecting the balance, but he will employ violence in desperate times. Teemo is going in the A tier because he is a cold-blooded killer, but he's also just out there. Like, his killing is reactionary, whereas in S tier it is, I feel like A tier is a reactionary going to kill you, and S tier is I'm going to kill you depending on my mood and or if you are in my line of sight. That is S tier for me. I feel like Poppy should be in like B tier, like top of B tier. We're gonna like move shit around because I mean, like, Fizz doesn't actually want to kill anyone technically, but like he does commit so many acts of violence by just stealing coins and like that kind of thing. Mumu is here. Main problem with the Mumu is We don't fucking know if he's a Yordle. We can't confirm. Also, I should put Nar here. I completely forgot about Nar. Also, I don't think I put Rumble in here. And I forgot where he fucking was. Where the fuck is Rumble? There he is. We were missing a couple people. Rumble is, like, weirdly violent as a Yordle. Like, he's, like, he puts, like, several machines of death on there. Like, it's weird. Like, I feel like he should probably be top of A tier. Like, he was very, very ready to, like, barbecue some kids because they were being bullies to another kid that he didn't know. And, you know, that's classic, murder hobo behavior. I mean, like, he's scrawny and, like, in, like, an actual, like, if he didn't have his mech, he wouldn't be able to, I mean, like, he would think about killing you. Absolutely. He would imagine killing you. Yes, he's a very school accident type. He would try and bite your ankles, but, like, he probably carries his mech wherever he goes because he wishes to be a menace. But we're not going to put him in S tier because he physically cannot, like, exert the menace he has in his mind. Nar, I'm thinking about putting him in either A or B tier because he's very reactionary as a Yordle. Though I think that he's probably not as calm as Poppy is. I feel like Nar should probably be, like, I think that the rankings are gonna look kind of like this for right now. 'Cause Vex, while she does, like, actually, like, reactionarily want to kill basically everyone because they won't leave her the fuck alone, she would much rather just, like, not do anything. You know, like, depressed people type shit. Nar is just a baby, okay? He's baby. But he will kill you if he's, like, threatened, like an animal would be. Tristana is trigger happy, but she's not as trigger happy as Teemo is. Honestly, like, the fact that he runs, like, a Boy Scout type organization, kind of weird. But he is much more restrained in his chaos. Rumble is going to get on a watch list. Okay? And at D tier, we have the we're not going to kill anyone tier. Heimerdinger, slowly loses his morals, of wanting, like, humans to be safe and all that stuff. Also, he can't do much. Ziggs is a very interesting case here. Because if you read the Paint the Town Red comic, or whatever, right? You actually see that his main principle is that no one should get hurt or die by any of his explosions. That's his main thing. And that's what makes him different from Jinx. He's not a crazy lunatic with explosions. He just wants to make mayhem and be free. It's his form of art. But he doesn't want his form of art to be destructive. He doesn't want to hurt any humans in the process. Though I'm going to change... Like, Fizz and Kennen are, like, very unique cases here, because Kennen can hurt you, but most of the time he's not going to kill him. But, like, Fizz is, like, a danger, but he doesn't really recognize that he himself is the danger. Corky is just old. He's just fluffy grandpa. He can hurt you, but he's not really he just wants to search for bogeys. Lulu will hurt you, but she's not trying to do it on purpose. Poppy would be in A tier, but she's not really all that reactionary. It's just if you, like, really need to be stopped, she'll be there. Depression, baby, soldier, menace, Discord mod, Reddit mod. Kled, Vagar. I mean, like, Vagar probably, realistically, he would be under, like, Lulu here is just playing. She's having fun. Vagar is either up in S tier or he's behind Teemo. And there is no in between, okay? There's no in between. He's either, like, very sensitive, anything will upset him and you will immediately turn into a bunch of ashes. Or he's just kind of being a normal person. But, like, these two have the ability to kill you and don't really have that much problem in doing so. Like, in the sense that they don't view, like, death as something inherently bad or, like, wrong. Well, I mean, like, Vagar does, but that's kind of the point for him. That's kind of the point. I mean, he kills mostly bad people, but, like, he's doing it as, like, a territorial dispute. That's his whole thing. And Kled is Kled. If you are on his property, you will die. If you are not on his property, he will go, okay. But everywhere is his property, so, like, okay. So yeah, here's the kill list. If you want to know where Mumu would place, he would probably be in C tier. Because he does have the ability to kill everyone around him, but he doesn't actually want to kill everyone around him. He just wants to have some friends. Alright. I think that's a good place to end it, chat. Alright. I hope that everyone has a good day and maybe a good night if you're from that time slot or whatever. My voice is getting really fucking tired. But I'm glad that everyone could make it. It's so much fun when people are, like, chatting it up in here. I hope that everyone stays safe out there, has a yummy breakfast or dinner or lunch, depending on what it is. But just in general, have a good day. I don't know what to say. Alright, peace out, guys.